Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication.
Hello there. This is Mercytvlive. You know, do you got some cannabis questions? Give us a call. We got Reed with us. We got Pete.
Do you want to say anything?
Cannabis is good medicine. These are the things we're trying to tell everybody. And Pete, those are a lot of the application of the oil.
You don't have to smoke the cannabis. You can use it and you make it into a butter or into an oil by letting it sit and stir it several times a day. I have a 5-gallon bucket that I've been putting the part of the crop into each year. I just add olive oil to keep it, but it takes 28 days to get the oil to absorb all the THC and the CBD and other molecules that are in the medical cannabis plant.
See, and all of these things are what you want to get for you to help for your quality of life. And that's why we do the show, because all of the pills and the treatments and the things going on with people today, that's why you see all these drugs that they're doing for people. And that's why we're trying to show that cannabis is really good for a lot of things. And you know, if you talk to your friends and your neighbors,
and to your doctors,
yes,
and the nurses that are taking care of you in the hospital.
You know, there are so many conversations out there that are not happening, that need to be happening, that when you find out that, yes, they could help you, they might, you know, that's what you need to do. There are so many different ways that you could use cannabis in different applications that you haven't tried or heard of yet, that, you know, that you could use for yourself or for others or somebody in your family or friends that you know about, because cannabis is good medicine.
And it's good medicine in many forms, in the oils, the balms, the THC. Smoking is, you can smoke it. It does provide advantages. President Nixon's study that it came about in 1974 proved that 2 kinds of lung cancer were cured by smoking the THC cannabis. So don't discount that. Yes, you can get the benefits without smoking it. As a matter of fact, the High Times magazine several weeks ago had an article stating that the THC and full cannabis effects can be obtained by eating it raw. And that's uncarbonated, so you don't get high. Put it with your food, make it in your salads, make your smoothies. This is what High Times is recommending, that cannabis raw is a super vitamin and very, very nutritious, and you can get the healthful effects. Don't discount the THC as part of the medicine.
Yep, it's just another molecule there.
It's one of the 483 cannabinoids, which includes CBDs as well.
Well, and these are the things that we're just finding out today, that we need to know that, you know what, those could help. You know, like the people that are in the hospital. We like to say hi to the people in the hospital, because those are the ones that have went through all of the treatments and have went through all of the pills and that are going through all of the side effects. And you know, we like to say hi to them, and hopefully maybe they can get some way to have someone help them with their cannabis, you know, because a lot of times people can't get no cannabis to them or help them with the conversation of cannabis. You know, sometimes it's really hard, so sometimes you need to help them with that conversation.
The conversation needs to be brought before the doctors. Just having the conversation with the relative, if the relative is acquiescent or agrees to the medicine, still you must get to the doctors and the nurses to get them to understand the need for the medicine.
And the nurses can handle the medicine
Legally.
for the patients, what I've heard.
Well, that's the good thing. By law, they can. You know, they already passed all that.
And hey, felons can vote in the state of Oregon. So you people register, get informed about what's happening, and vote. It's important. And if you can, make a interview or appointment with your representatives.
Well, and we have a march coming up.
Yeah, on the 5th of May. It's the worldwide cannabis march. And then we're handing out the Cannabis Connections and voter registration cards.
We will have voter registration cards there.
Yes.
It's a chance
Good.
for everyone.
Let's get the voter registration done now, and that will better get the attention of our electoral candidates now, so that they can pay attention to us. We need to do it as soon as possible. Register. Don't wait until the last minute. We can put pressure on them simply by registering.
Well, it's showing up and not being afraid, and having your friends help you out.
Absolutely.
Well, the main thing is to let everyone know that the cannabis is good medicine for a lot of different ailments. You know, people are having problems sleeping, they're having problems eating. Oh yeah, with all the different kinds of arthritises. You know, they've been taking all kinds of pills for all those arthritises. Well, you know what? You can take some cannabis and you can put it on topically. You can actually eat some cookies. You can make cookies with the butters and oils and eat those cookies and do very good.
Now, didn't you have a skin problem that was addressed by the CBDs or the cannabinoids?
Oh, yeah. And did very well. You know, that's a whole nother issue, you know, when you go through all that.
Yeah, I use it to relieve the pain from the carpal tunnel. And, I mean, carpal tunnel is a painful ailment. And no, I'm still capable to work.
I have a buddy that just had his second carpal tunnel surgery, and he's been using my balm on the surgical incisions. And he says his doctor is telling him that they're healing unusually fast. And this is just using my balm on the surgical incisions.
Yes.
Well, that's what you want to do, is all these different kinds of things, is these oils and balms are very good, and that's just using them topically.
And
Yes.
in the Cannabis Connection, they have a recipe page with several different recipes. And if you go to their website, you can get back issues and their recipes out of there. Eating the cannabis product, either in a butter or oil or a raw, is beneficial for your health.
Well, and that's why the Cannabis Connection is a very good paper to go to, because they have a lot of good information. They're putting out a lot of good what's going on in the cannabis world, but they got a lot of the good recipes because a lot of people can use the recipes for the health, you know, but if you missed it for this month, you know, because they come out
Every 2 months.
and then you can go back monthly and get them on the computer.
And that's the Oregon Cannabis Connection we're speaking of.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can find them at your local outlets and distributors.
So that's really a good one, though. You know, if everybody's looking for good, healthy places, that's where a lot of people get them.
And you can get the recipes from the back issues
Yes.
online.
Yeah. And you can have the paper delivered to your house. And if you go through the online and put in your address.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we like to make sure that people know that the topical works good for all the arthritises.
I use it for my back arthritis in my lower back. I use my balm.
Well, a lot of people have worried about.
I think we may have a call.
Hello?
Caller?
Yeah, I'm here. You guys there?
All right. We hear you too, Robert. A little loud.
You guys got that new phone system working okay?
They're
They're working on it.
Well, we got some news out of Arkansas. The judge suspended all licenses, found that there was some violations of law. It looks like the Attorney General is going to appeal it to the Arkansas Supreme Court. So everything in Arkansas is on hold at the moment.
Yeah, they were concerned that there was some violations of applying the licensing of some of the applications. They felt that they were biased according to the laws that were written for those applications.
Right. Yeah, we've got all the court documents and all the accesses on our Facebook and our website at Cannabis News and Politics. If anybody wants to actually look at the court documents.
And links, I believe, are available to your website are available on mercycenters.org.
That's right. We got them all covered.
yeah.
But so I'll be posting anything that comes up in the Supreme Court. I'll be putting it online as soon as I get hold of it here.
Thank you, Robert, and thanks for all your help.
Hey, not a problem. And also for you guys on the Cannabis News and Politics Network, we have added a topic page for your organization there in Oregon.
Thank you.
So feel free to use it. We can use a host for that page. So let your folks know about it. It doesn't cost anything to use it. Doesn't cost anything to join it, and it's not censored by Facebook or Twitter. I own it.
Well,
Very nice.
We are paying attention to what's happening in Arkansas, and we wish you the best. And I post what I can about Arkansas because we reach on our Facebook. Of course, we do reach wider than a single state.
Well, exactly. I mean, you know, between the two of us, we've been at this a day or two.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. So, but anyways, yeah, we've got that network up and running. And last count, we had 29 states with members. And so, like I said, we posted your page up this week, and we made it active. I think it was yesterday.
Very nice.
We'll mention that to Perry.
What we did is we posted it on your Facebook, and then I sent an email out also. So, you know,
All right.
We think we've got you guys covered. But like I say, everything's on hold at the moment here. We're still working on filing a federal court case in the 8th Circuit. So we're still trying to get that funded. So, you know, we're going to make this happen. We're going to end the madness somehow.
All right.
Yes,
Very
sir.
nice.
But we can only do it through education.
Well, and everybody's got to keep at it. Everybody's got to keep at it.
And
The
be a
education is
registered
out there. Now
voter.
we need to get people off their backside and get involved in taking action.
Well, and everybody keeping at it, Robert, just like you are. And we sure appreciate all that you do. You know.
Well, I appreciate what you guys do out there because you're my lifeline to the West Coast. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk at you next week if we got anything to go.
All right. Thanks a
Excellent.
lot.
Thanks
Have
for
a
the
good
call.
weekend.
You bet. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. You know, that's what we're talking about. He's got a lot going on down there. And those are the things that it takes, because he's got so much going on in Arkansas with all those different laws that he's trying to deal with in his jurisdictions of those areas, you know.
Well, the laws about the cannabis and on the hemp plant, they are all unconstitutional.
And very racist.
Yes, they're violating Section 20 in the Oregon Constitution, saying not treating all people equally. And the patients have been misused and been used as a money cow, a milk cow for the different organization in the health department.
Are we beginning to feel milked by the state of Oregon? Cash cow.
Yeah.
Well, the main thing is this, is that we need to keep everybody aware that the cannabis is good medicine for us, and to keep everybody talking about it, and that we don't need to keep aware that the conversation is going, that it's good medicine, that we can grow it ourselves, that we can actually make these medicines and butters and oils.
Yes.
You know, that's what's important. And that we can do it ourselves, that we can do it, our neighbors can do it, it will help us, and we can share the recipes. These are the things that are so important, because it's, you know, it is healthy. You know, and it does.
Quality of life.
And you know, what it does for the quality of life for all of us, for each other, you know, is amazing. You know, and it's not like we have to smoke it. We can
Yes.
eat it, we can rub it on, and it does so much for our legs, for our arms, for our back, you know, wherever you want to rub it. You know, these are the things, and all we got to do is share that information with each other. And, you know, it's not like it's any secret. And these are the things we're trying to do with the TV show. And we got Robert down in Arkansas doing it, and we got others in other states doing it. And this is what is so great about this plant, that is, you know, just trying to help us.
Yes.
So we need to understand that this addresses numerous medical problems. Myself, I no longer have seizures due to cannabis, due to CBD and cannabinoid use. My seizures stopped after 20 years. They're doing all sorts of testing and finding that it works for young adults. It also works for old people too.
Yes.
I can't say nothing about that. See, my seizures are still,
But just
I've-
think what they might be
I
if you
know,
weren't
but
using
I've done so much, and my seizures are going crazy, so I can't fight that conversation.
But they might be much worse without the CBD product.
Oh yeah, I would bet that, you know, back to the quality of life and what we have with cannabis, and that's what we're able to do with the pills. You know, there's a lot of pills that people are taking and able to have, you know, that, you know, they're able, the cannabis will help them with these, you know, gives them very good.
Cannabis doesn't have negative side effects. And it's not made from oil, which is poison, which over 85% of the prescriptions in the pharmacy are made from petrochemicals, oil, which is poison to our bodies. I wonder why we have weird side effects.
And I can't think of the name, but we have an epidemic of the medicine, the
From the
pharmacy,
pills.
of people eating it and overeating them. I mean, with cannabis, you would be just you would just be sleepy for the couple of days.
And maybe have the munchies.
Yeah.
Well, and the pills that people are using
Opioid.
right, the opioid epidemic that's going on today, the cannabis would be helping those people, and we could be doing it by, and actually people are growing it in their own yard.
Yeah.
You know, they could get off those pills they're taking and grow the plants in their own yard.
And it's a beneficial thing watching this plant grow and develop if you're following the right recipe in growing the plant organically.
Well, then they could go into cooking the oils and butters.
Yeah.
And the
doing
recipes
those.
are easy
Yeah.
and available all over the place.
And a lot of people say they can't do it, but there's a lot of things they can do, and if they can't, there's a lot of people willing to work with them. And, you know, there's a lot of different groups out there, you know, that are, you know, I've heard on the different online, on the Facebook groups.
There's lots of available recipes on Facebook, and we have recipes available, don't we? On mercycenter.org. And Oregon Cannabis Connection has recipes. They
Yeah.
are available. They are easy to do, and there's so many different types of recipes for producing the cannabis for use, whether in oils or balms or whatever. There's so many different recipes, so many different styles of recipes that almost everyone, I would believe, can find some recipe that they can do because of the different types of recipes that are available and different equipment people have at home.
Well, the main thing is there's no side effects, and that's what we're talking about. With no side effects, you have a good quality of life, and you know, that's what people are trying to get to, is a good quality of life.
We forgot to mention the Parents for Pot. They help out people in our community and worldwide in a lot of different things. Please look up at their website and see what you can help.
Yeah, that's a good group. That's a group that has helped a lot of different families, and so.
And they're helping spread the education.
There's a lot of adults that have, a lot of families that have needed help, and they've helped them, you know, so that's thank you, Pete, that's a good one. You know, these are the groups that we all support each other, and you want to support each other because the cannabis groups are the ones that are out there supporting each other and trying to keep the information going, because cannabis is good medicine, and we're trying to show that, you know what, look how good it is, and we're trying to show there's no side effects.
Well, I had a side effect. I stopped 90 Vicodin a month with the help of cannabis products, CBDs, THC, and all the cannabinoids. I stopped 90 Vicodin a month with cannabis. That's opioids.
That's a pain pill, right?
Yes.
Well, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Also a couple dollars saved.
Well, that's when we had the office opened, a lot of people, that was the main thing. A lot of people said they got off of the pain pills,
Yeah.
you know, because the cannabis allowed them to not do their pain pills. But back to, you know what, the cannabis allows you to use it topically, and for the arthritises and the pain and muscle and into the different, it opens up those things in your shoulders and arms and legs where people's having the problems, you know, where they're having the arthritis in their legs and shoulders and where it is.
But you know, Sonny, it helps even with the small things. The balms and the oils used topically will actually stop the itch of mosquito bites
Yep.
and other
And
painful,
wasp things too.
painful insect bites. So
Yes.
it helps all the way down to the little things.
And that's without having to take a pill and get all the side effects.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
And I'm a witness on wasp stings because I've used it several times when I got hit out in the wilderness and that, and had the oil to put on, and was amazed.
It
So
works for
those-
many, many things.
Those are the things we really like to show, that, you know, the show is really good for, you know, get out there, talk to your neighbors, talk to your family, tell them about cannabis, let them know that, you know what, it's good, and you know what, let them know that maybe they need to try it. You know, these are the things that medicine is good. Cannabis is good medicine.
And please don't be afraid in giving us a call and telling us the benefits that you have had with using cannabis or growing your own garden. I show you every year how to grow a medical garden. I hope you follow the instructions.
You know, it's all good. These are the things we're trying to do, is make sure that there's still good information out there, and that, you know what, the quality of life is good.
Here.
And cannabis can help that quality of life. You don't have to be with the pills, and cannabis is good medicine, and you can use it topically. You don't have to smoke it, and you can eat it. You can use it in butter, in oils. You can grow it. Give us a call.
Yeah. Hey, you people in the hospital and at the nursing care centers, get well. Talk to your doctors, talk to your children about cannabis. There's many different forms of cannabis plants and oils and balms.
What again is the date of our march?
On the 5th of May at the corner of Summer and Center. Summer Street is heading south and Center is heading east.
And that's a Saturday?
That's Saturday. It's coming up in a few weeks. So come down. We'll have extra signs for you if you want.
Join the education.
And thanks for all of our volunteers in the booth. And give us a call. We'll be here.
Thank you.
You want to say anything before I turn it off, Glenn?
Yes, good night.
Good night. God bless you all, every single one of you.